Hello my friends, welcome back to our channel. Before we dive into the tantalizing world of terrifyingly large corporations, a gentle reminder to hit that subscribe button. It's shaped like a little red rectangle, often lurking near a bell icon. Click them both. It helps us, it helps you, it helps the algorithm. It's basically a digital menage a trois of mutual benefit. Now let's get into it. So, we're talking about the biggest companies in the world. And by biggest, we don't mean physical size, although some of their headquarters are probably visible from space. We're talking market capitalization, that magical number that fluctuates more than my faith in humanity after reading the morning news. It's basically a financial scorecard of how much these behemoths are theoretically worth. Think of it like a high-stakes game of corporate top trumps, but instead of comparing horsepower and engine size, we're comparing billions and billions. And well, you get the picture, it's a lot of money. Enough money to solve world hunger probably, but instead we get another iPhone. Don't get me wrong, I love my iPhone, but sometimes I wonder if we have our priorities straight. We'll be counting down the top 5, and trust me, the numbers involved are so astronomically large, they'll make your head spin faster than a fidget spinner in a centrifuge. We're talking numbers that make the US national debt look like loose change found down the back of the sofa. So buckle up, Buttercup, because this is going to be a wild ride through the landscape of late-stage capitalism. Coming in at number 1, it's the fruit-themed tech giant that's seemingly taken a bite out of the global economy, Apple. Now, Apple's market cap is, well, it's a lot. It's the kind of number that requires its own abacus. We're talking trillions, people, trillions. A number so big it sounds made up like a unicorn riding a roller coaster made of rainbows and fueled by pure, unadulterated optimism. In 2024, Apple's value is roughly equivalent to the GDP of a mid-sized country. We're not talking Luxembourg here, folks. We're talking a country with actual, land mass and a population that isn't entirely comprised of bankers. Imagine a country with its own complex economy, its own struggles and triumphs, all neatly packaged into one shiny, overpriced tech company. It's unsettling, to say the least. And how did they achieve this financial Everest? Well, by selling us things we didn't know we needed until they told us we did. Shiny phones, thinner laptops, watches that tell you haven't moved enough, thanks for the reminder, watch, and headphones that cost more than a decent used car. They're the masters of planned obsolescence, convincing us to upgrade our perfectly functional devices every year. It's a testament to their marketing genius, really. They've managed to convince us that paying exorbitant prices for slightly improved versions of the same product is not only acceptable but also desirable. It's like a collective Stockholm syndrome, but instead of kidnappers, we have sleek design and intuitive user interfaces. And you know what? I'm kind of here for it. Coming in at number 2, it's the software giant that once ruled our desktops and now has its sights set on the cloud, Microsoft. Remember Clippy, that annoying little paperclip that offered unsolicited advice? Well, Microsoft has come a long way since then. They've shed their image as the purveyors of clunky software and embraced the world of cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and well, still slightly clunky software. Microsoft's market cap is, you guessed it, enormous. We're talking another number that requires a scientific calculator and possibly a degree in astrophysics to fully comprehend. It's the kind of number that makes you question the very fabric of reality itself. Like, how can so much money exist in one place? Is it even real? Or is it just a collective hallucination brought on by late-stage capitalism? Their journey from a garage startup to a global behemoth is a testament to the power of adaptation and, let's be honest, a healthy dose of monopolistic practices. They've weathered antitrust lawsuits, navigated the ever-changing tech landscape, and emerged as a dominant force in the digital world. They're like a cockroach of capitalism, they just won't die. And now, with their foray into cloud computing with Azure, they're positioned to dominate the next wave of technological innovation. So, buckle up, because Microsoft is not going anywhere. They're here to stay, and they're bringing their slightly clunky software with them. Right, so Saudi Aramco. Imagine a company so awash in oil money they could probably buy a small country and still have enough left over for, I don't know, a solid gold camel statue. That's Aramco. And when I say small country, I don't mean like Vatican City. I'm talking a place with like actual functioning traffic lights, probably. We're talking about a company whose profits could make Scrooge McDuck blush. Remember that money bin he swims in? Aramco's is bigger, deeper, filled with higher-grade crude, and probably has a slightly less aggressive tax avoidance strategy, although, let's be honest, probably not by much. These guys are swimming in black gold, and they're not afraid to show it. This isn't your friendly neighborhood gas station. This is a behemoth, a titan of the energy world. Well, you get the picture. They pump out so much oil they probably have a dedicated department just to come up with new ways to count all the money. I bet their accounting software requires its own supercomputer. And the sheer scale of this thing is just mind-boggling. Imagine a desert landscape stretching as far as the eye can see, dotted with oil rigs like some kind of dystopian metal forest. Then realize that's just a small part of their operation. It's like comparing a single Lego brick to, well, the entire Death Star made of Legos, only more flammable. So, Alphabet, the parent company of Google. It's like that overachieving kid in school who somehow excels at everything, except maybe social skills. They're everywhere, from search engines to self-driving cars, and they're so deeply embedded in our lives it's almost like they're reading our minds, which, let's be honest, they probably are. Don't look at your phone now, but they're probably logging that too. And their market value? It's enough to make a small country blush. We're talking GDP levels of, say, a moderately successful European nation, one with, universal healthcare and decent public transport, the kind of things Alphabet employees probably enjoy, while simultaneously making it harder for the rest of us to afford. It's almost obscene, the amount of money they have. I mean, they could probably solve world hunger and still have enough left over to buy a solid gold yacht shaped like a giant Chromebook. But hey, at least we have Google Maps, right? I mean, how else would we know the fastest route to existential dread? And let's not forget YouTube, a platform that started with people sharing videos of their cats and now hosts everything from makeup tutorials to conspiracy theories about lizard people controlling the government. It's a chaotic mess, but it's our chaotic mess, and Alphabet's making a killing off of it. Alphabet is more than just a search engine, it's a sprawling empire of digital services, each with its own unique way of harvesting our data. From Gmail to Google Docs, they've got their fingers in every pie, and those pies are filled with our personal information. Delicious. And don't even get me started on the targeted advertising. It's like they know our deepest desires, our darkest fears, our weirdest fetishes for, say, miniature porcelain teacups. No judgment, I've been there. They're watching, they're listening, they're judging, and they're selling. It's the circle of life in the digital age. They've even branched into things like artificial intelligence and life extension research. So, not only are they tracking our every move in the present, they're actively trying to extend our lives so they can track us for even longer. It's thoughtful, in a dystopian Black Mirror kind of way, and all of this makes them richer than Croesus, richer than Midas, richer than that dragon Smog sitting on his hoard of gold. Seriously, if dragons were real, they'd probably be taking investment advice from Alphabet. And let's not forget their moonshot projects. These are the wild, ambitious ideas that could change the world. Like Project Loon, which aims to provide internet access to remote areas using high-altitude balloons. Or their work in quantum computing, which could revolutionize everything from cryptography to drug discovery. They're not just thinking about the next big thing, they're thinking about the next big century. And while some of these projects might seem like science fiction, remember, so did self-driving cars a decade ago. Alphabet is shaping the future in ways we can't even fully comprehend yet. So, as we continue to integrate their services into our daily lives, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer scale of their ambition. They're not just a company, they're a vision of the future, for better or worse. And whether we like it or not, we're all along for the ride. So buckle up, because the journey with Alphabet is just getting started. Amazon, the everything store. Need a book? Amazon. Need a new TV? Amazon. Need a new TV? Amazon. They have a vast selection from the latest models to budget-friendly options. Need a life-sized cardboard cutout of Jeff Bezos? Probably Amazon. They have the most unexpected items you can think of. They sell everything from A to Z, quite literally. From everyday essentials to the most obscure items, Amazon has it all. And they're so efficient, they can probably deliver it to your doorstep before you even finish clicking the buy button. It's remarkable, really. Their logistics network is unparalleled. They've managed to turn instant gratification into a multi-billion-dollar business. The convenience they offer has become a cornerstone of modern consumerism. They've tapped into our primal desire for stuff, our inherent need to accumulate things, our deep-seated urge to fill our homes with unnecessary purchases. It's a cycle of consumption that seems never-ending, and their market value, it's larger than the GDP of many countries. This speaks volumes about their influence and reach. We're talking nations with, functioning governments and complex economies. Amazon's economic power is a force to be reckoned with. Amazon is basically its own country, with its own rules, its own currency, Prime Points, and its own army of delivery drivers. They have created an ecosystem that millions rely on. It's a bit terrifying if you think about it. The level of control and influence they wield is unprecedented. They have more power than some elected officials. Their decisions can impact global markets and economies. They can make or break small businesses with a single algorithm tweak. The fate of many entrepreneurs rests in their hands. They're like a benevolent dictator, ruling over our consumerist desires with an iron fist, wrapped in bubble wrap. Look at this warehouse. It's a marvel of modern engineering. It's a cathedral of consumerism, a monument to our collective addiction to online shopping. Every aisle tells a story of our buying habits. It's filled with miles of shelves, stacked high with everything you could ever possibly want, and probably a lot of things you don't. The sheer volume is staggering. It's a marvel of logistics, a testament to the power of efficient supply chains. The precision and speed are awe-inspiring. It's also a stark reminder of the human cost of our insatiable desire for cheap goods and fast delivery. The workers behind the scenes often face grueling conditions, but hey, at least we can get that novelty toilet plunger delivered by drone, right? The future of delivery is here. And let's not forget the robots. They are becoming an integral part of the fulfillment process. Amazon warehouses are increasingly automated with robots zipping around, fetching and carrying our purchases with tireless efficiency. They work alongside humans to keep the system running smoothly. It's the future of retail, and it's kind of terrifying. The blend of technology and commerce is reshaping the industry. It's like a scene from a science fiction movie, except instead of dystopian overlords, we have, Jeff Bezos. His vision has transformed the way we shop, and instead of robot armies, we have robot warehouse workers. They are the silent workforce behind our online orders. It's slightly less terrifying, but still pretty unsettling. The future is here, and it's both exciting and daunting. Well, there you have it. The top 5 biggest companies in 2024 dominating the world one click, one search, one barrel of oil at a time. These companies have not only shaped the market but have also redefined how we live, work, and interact with the world around us. These are the giants of our age, the titans of industry, the behemoths of, you get the idea. Their influence stretches far and wide, touching nearly every aspect of our daily lives. They're incredibly powerful, incredibly wealthy, and incredibly influential. Their decisions can sway markets, influence global policies, and even shape the future of technology and innovation. They shape our lives in ways we probably don't even fully understand. From the devices we use to the way we shop, work, and communicate, their impact is profound and far-reaching. They're the puppet masters of the digital age, pulling the strings of our consumerist desires. Every click, every purchase, every interaction is meticulously analyzed and optimized to keep us engaged in spending. It's a bit daunting, isn't it, to realize that so much of our world is orchestrated by a handful of corporations. To think that so much power is concentrated in the hands of so few. It's a modern-day oligarchy where corporate leaders hold more sway than many governments. It's like a real-life game of Monopoly. Except instead of Boardwalk and Park Place, they own the entire internet, the global supply chain, and the future of energy. Their reach is almost unfathomable. But hey, at least we have Prime delivery, right? The convenience they offer is undeniable, making our lives easier in countless ways. So, what do you think? How do you feel about these companies holding so much power and influence over our lives? Which of these companies will be the biggest in the next decade? Will they continue to grow, or will new players emerge to challenge their dominance? Will Apple continue its reign of tech dominance? With their constant innovation and loyal customer base, it's hard to see them slowing down. Will Microsoft conquer the cloud? Their investments in cloud computing and AI are setting the stage for a new era of technology. Will Saudi Aramco keep pumping out the black gold? As the world shifts towards renewable energy, their role in the energy sector will be crucial. Will Alphabet become even more alphabetical? Their ventures into various sectors make them a formidable force in the tech world. Will Amazon finally achieve world domination and start delivering packages via teleportation? Their relentless pursuit of efficiency and innovation keeps them at the forefront of logistics. Let us know in the comments below. Your thoughts and predictions are always fascinating to read. We'd love to hear your predictions, your conspiracy theories, your existential dread. The future is uncertain, and your insights could shed light on what lies ahead. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe because, algorithms. Thanks for watching. Your support helps us continue to bring you insightful content. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Spread the word and join the conversation. Let us know in the comments which company you think will be the biggest in the next decade. Your opinion matters and could spark an interesting debate. And as always, subscribe for more insightful content. See you next time. Stay curious and keep exploring the world of business and technology with us.
Hello, my friends. Let's face it, folks. We live in a time where technology is not just a part of our lives, it practically runs our lives. We live in a world ruled by two mega corporations, Google and Amazon. These tech giants have become the overlords of our digital existence. They're like the Beyoncé and Jay-Z of the tech world, except way less cool. Think about it. Every time you use your smartphone, laptop, or any tech device, you're interacting with their ecosystems. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Check your phone. It's almost an instinct now, isn't it? And who made that phone? It's likely from a company that relies heavily on Google's Android operating system. Google's Android is the backbone of most smartphones out there. It's like the silent puppeteer pulling the strings behind the scenes. And what about that alarm clock? The one that jolts you out of your dreams every morning. Amazon probably sold it to you. Coincidence? I think not. From the moment you wake up, these companies are already a part of your day. These two behemoths are everywhere, infiltrating our lives in ways we barely even notice. Their presence is so ubiquitous that it's almost invisible. They control what we buy, what we watch, and even what we think. Okay, maybe not entirely what we think, but they're getting pretty close. They have algorithms that predict our preferences, suggest products, and even recommend what to watch next. But they're working on it. So buckle up, Buttercup. The future is here, and it's dominated by Google and Amazon. We're about to dive deep into the wacky world of Google and Amazon. From their humble beginnings to their current status as tech titans, there's a lot to uncover. By the end, you'll either be laughing at the absurdity of it all or running for the hills, trying to escape their grasp. Either way, it's going to be an eye-opening journey. Let's rewind a bit and look at how these giants started. Google began in a garage, a humble search engine that aimed to organize the world's information. Amazon, on the other hand, started as an online bookstore. Jeff Bezos had a vision to create the world's largest online marketplace. Fast forward to today, and Google is not just a search engine, it's a verb. We don't search for information, we Google it. Amazon is no longer just a bookstore. It's a global marketplace, a logistics powerhouse, and even a content creator with Amazon Prime Video. These companies have expanded into every facet of our lives. From navigation with Google Maps to smart home devices like Google Home and Amazon Alexa, they're always there. They make our lives easier, more convenient, but at what cost? Our data, our privacy, and perhaps even our autonomy. It's something to ponder as we continue to integrate these technologies into our daily routines. Are we the masters of our devices, or have we become their subjects? So as we delve deeper into the realms of Google and Amazon, keep an open mind. By the end, you might find yourself questioning the very fabric of our tech-driven world. Welcome to the age of Google and Amazon. Bow down, subjects, for the tech titans have arrived. And remember, in this digital age, awareness is your best defense. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and most importantly, stay curious.
Remember when Amazon just sold books? Yeah, me neither. Now they sell everything. Need a new toilet brush? Amazon. Want a life-size cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito? Amazon. They're like the digital Walmart, except with faster shipping and fewer screaming children. And let's not forget about their foray into groceries. Whole Foods, more like Whole Paycheck, owned by Amazon. They're cornering the market on everything we consume, from the books we read to the bananas we eat. Soon, they'll probably start delivering oxygen, and you know what? We'll be so used to the convenience, we'll probably thank them for it.
Remember when Googling something was just a funny word? It was a quirky term that made us chuckle. a playful way to say we were searching for something online. But oh, how times have changed. Now it's a way of life. Googling has become second nature to us, an instinctive action we perform without even thinking. It's integrated into our daily routines from the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed. Need to settle a bet? Google it. Whether it's a friendly argument or a serious debate, Google is the ultimate referee. It's the go-to source for instant answers, making sure no dispute goes unresolved. Want to know the weird rash your cat has? Google it. From the mundane to the bizarre, Google has become our personal advisor, ready to provide information on just about anything, no matter how strange. Trying to remember your own birthday? Google it. In moments of forgetfulness, Google is there to jog our memory, ensuring we never miss an important date or event. But Google's reach extends far beyond our search bars. It's not just a search engine, it's an entire ecosystem of services that we rely on every day. They own YouTube, the black hole of procrastination and cat videos. It's where we go to learn, laugh, and lose track of time with endless content at our fingertips. They have Google Maps, which knows where you live, work, and where you buried that thing you're not supposed to talk about. It's our trusted navigator, guiding us through the complexities of modern life. And don't even get me started on Gmail. It's the backbone of our digital communication, organizing our lives one email at a time. They're like that friend who always has the answer, except this friend is actually a giant corporation that's constantly collecting data on you. It's a relationship built on convenience and trust, but also one that raises questions about privacy and control. Google is no longer just a tool. It's a powerful entity that shapes our world in ways we are only beginning to understand.
Ever have that creepy experience where you're talking about something and then, bam! An ad for that exact thing pops up on your phone? That's the magic of targeted advertising, my friends. And Google and Amazon are the puppet masters. They track your every move online, from the websites you visit to the things you search for. They even know what you whispered to your cat last night. Okay, maybe not that, but they're probably working on it. So next time you see an ad for something you didn't know you needed, just remember Google and Amazon are watching, and they're judging your questionable purchasing habits.
Section 5. The Echo in the Room. Amazon's listening in. Speaking of creepy, let's talk about Alexa. She's the friendly voice assistant who's always happy to help, as long as you don't mind her reporting back to her corporate overlords at Amazon. Think about it. You have a device in your home that's constantly listening, waiting for you to utter the magic word, Alexa. It's like living with a very polite spy. But hey, at least you can order pizza with your voice now. That's gotta count for something, right?
Section 6. Google Maps, your personal stalker. Remember the good old days when you could get lost without your phone judging you? Yeah, me neither. Thanks to Google Maps, we're all just data points on a giant digital map. Google knows where you are at all times, even if you don't want them to. They know how long it takes you to get to work, where you go on your lunch break, and even if you take the scenic route to avoid that one creepy house. It's like having a personal stalker, except this stalker is really good at giving directions.
Section 7. Prime, everywhere, the cult of convenience. 2-day shipping? More like 2-day addiction. Amazon Prime is the ultimate trap. It starts innocently enough. You sign up for the free shipping, maybe watch a movie or two. But before you know it, you're hooked. You're ordering everything from Amazon, from toothpaste to furniture. You're binge-watching Prime Video shows you've never even heard of. You're even considering getting that Amazon Prime credit card. Congratulations, you're now a fully fledged member of the cult of convenience. Welcome to the club. We have cookies, delivered by Amazon, of course.
Section 8, YouTube, where cat videos meet conspiracy theories. Ah, YouTube, the land of endless entertainment, questionable life hacks, and conspiracy theories that would make your head spin. It's the ultimate time suck, and we can't get enough of it. But behind those cute cat videos and makeup tutorials lurks a dark side. YouTube's algorithm is a mysterious beast, feeding us content based on our viewing habits. Watch one video about aliens and suddenly you're bombarded with conspiracy theories about lizard people and the Illuminati. It's enough to make you question everything you thought you knew, but hey, at least you got to see a cat riding a Roomba.
Section 9. The Data Kraken. They know everything. Let's not beat around the bush here. Google and Amazon have a lot of data on us, like a scary amount. They know what we buy, what we watch, what we search for, and probably even what we dream about. Okay, maybe not that, but give them time. They're like the data kraken, hoarding our personal information and using it for their own nefarious purposes. What are those purposes, you ask? World domination, of course. Just kidding, mostly. But seriously, the amount of data these companies have is both impressive and terrifying.
Section 10, World Domination, one click at a time. Okay, so maybe world domination is a bit dramatic, but let's be real, Google and Amazon are everywhere. They're in our homes, our pockets, and our brains, figuratively speaking, of course. They've infiltrated every aspect of our lives, from the way we shop to the way we consume information. They're like the digital equivalent of oxygen, essential, ubiquitous, and we can't live without them. So what's next? Space travel, time travel? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, Google and Amazon will be there, watching our every move and selling us the necessary equipment.
Section 11. Are we doomed? Maybe, but at least we can order pizza. So, is this the end of the world as we know it? With the rapid advancements in technology and the increasing dominance of tech giants, it's easy to feel a sense of impending doom. Are we doomed to live under the tyrannical rule of Google and Amazon? Maybe. These companies have become so ingrained in our daily lives that it's hard to imagine a world without them. But hey, at least we can order pizza with our voices now. Isn't it amazing how technology has made our lives so convenient? Just a simple voice command and your favorite pizza is on its way. In all seriousness, it's important to be aware of the influence these companies have on our lives. They control vast amounts of data and have the power to shape our decisions and behaviors. We need to be mindful of our data privacy and make conscious choices about the products and services we use. It's crucial to understand the trade-offs we make when we give away our personal information. But let's not get too carried away with the doom and gloom. Despite the challenges, there are still plenty of reasons to be optimistic about the future. After all, there are still cat videos to watch. These little moments of joy remind us that life isn't all bad. We can still find happiness in the small things, like a funny cat video or a delicious slice of pizza. And let's not forget the countless other ways technology has improved our lives. From staying connected with loved ones to exploring new hobbies, the digital age has opened up a world of possibilities. We can use apps to stay fit, meditate, and even learn new skills. The key is to find a balance and use technology in a way that enhances our lives rather than controls them. So, while it's important to be aware of the potential downsides, let's also celebrate the positives. Embrace the good, be mindful of the bad, and always remember to enjoy the little things. Because at the end of the day, it's those little moments that make life worth living. And yes, that includes ordering pizza with just a few words. So, are we doomed? Maybe. But at least we can order pizza.
Section 12, join the resistance? Nah, just kidding, pass the Alexa. So what are we going to do about it? Start a revolution? Boycott Google and Amazon? Nah, that's too much work. Pass the Alexa, will ya? I need to order more batteries. From Amazon, of course. Let's be real, folks. We're hooked. We love the convenience, the entertainment, and the endless stream of cat videos. We're willing to sacrifice our data privacy for the sake of a good deal on toilet paper. So let's just embrace our digital overlords and hope they go easy on us. After all, they know where we live.
Jeff Bezos, a name synonymous with e-commerce dominance, started his journey with a simple yet powerful vision: to create an online store that offered everything under the sun. His ambition was not just to sell books or electronics, but to build a platform where customers could find and purchase virtually anything they needed or wanted. Born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Bezos displayed an early aptitude for science and technology. As a child, he was fascinated by how things worked and spent countless hours experimenting with various gadgets and science kits, nurturing a curiosity that would later fuel his innovative spirit. He excelled academically, eventually graduating summa cum laude from Princeton University with a degree in computer science and electrical engineering. His time at Princeton was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge and a passion for understanding complex systems. which laid a strong foundation for his future endeavors. After a successful stint at several Wall Street firms, Bezos recognized the transformative potential of the internet. Working in the fast-paced world of finance, he gained valuable insights into business operations and market dynamics, which would later prove crucial in his entrepreneurial journey. He envisioned a future where people could purchase anything they desired with just a few clicks, from the comfort of their homes. This idea was revolutionary at a time when the internet was still in its infancy, and online shopping was a novel concept. This vision became the driving force behind Amazon, a company that would revolutionize the retail landscape forever. From its humble beginnings as an online bookstore, Amazon expanded rapidly, diversifying its product offerings and continuously innovating to enhance customer experience. Today, it stands as a testament to Bezos' foresight and unwavering determination. In 1994, Bezos took the ultimate leap of faith. He quit his high-paying job, packed his bags, and moved to Seattle, a city known for its technological prowess. There, in a small garage, Amazon was born. Initially named Cadabra, the company started as an online bookstore, a niche market that Bezos believed held immense potential. He understood that books, with their universal appeal and vast selection, would resonate with early internet adopters. The name was later changed to Amazon, inspired by the mighty Amazon River, a symbol of vastness and ambition that resonated with Bezos' vision for his company. From its inception, Amazon adopted a relentless focus on customer satisfaction. This focus was not just a strategy, but a core philosophy that permeated every aspect of the company. Bezos believed that customer experience was paramount to success in the nascent world of e-commerce. He envisioned a company where the customer was at the heart of every decision, driving innovation and growth. He instilled a customer-centric culture within Amazon, encouraging employees to prioritize customer needs above all else. This meant constantly seeking feedback, improving services, and ensuring that every interaction left a positive impression. This unwavering dedication to customers became a defining characteristic of Amazon's identity. It wasn't just about selling products, it was about creating an unparalleled shopping experience that customers could trust and rely on. The company introduced features like customer reviews, personalized recommendations, and one-click ordering, all of which were revolutionary at the time. These innovations made shopping easier, more personalized, and more enjoyable. All these features were designed to enhance the shopping experience and build customer loyalty. Amazon Prime, with its fast delivery and exclusive benefits, further cemented this loyalty, making customers feel valued and appreciated. This customer-obsessed approach, deeply ingrained in Amazon's DNA, proved to be a winning formula. It propelled the company's growth, allowing it to expand rapidly and solidify its position as a leader in the online retail space. Amazon's success story is a testament to the power of putting customers first. While customer focus remained paramount, Amazon's success was also fueled by relentless innovation. The company never rested on its laurels, always seeking new ways to improve and expand its services. Bezos encouraged a culture of experimentation, pushing his team to explore new ideas and challenge conventional wisdom. This mindset was crucial in driving the company forward, allowing it to stay ahead of the competition and continuously evolve. This led to the launch of Amazon Prime, a revolutionary subscription service that offered free 2-day shipping, forever changing the landscape of online shopping. Prime not only enhanced customer satisfaction but also increased customer loyalty and retention. The company expanded beyond books, adding new categories like electronics, clothing, and home goods, transforming itself into a one-stop shop for everything. This diversification allowed Amazon to cater to a broader audience and meet a wide range of customer needs. Amazon's commitment to innovation extended beyond its product offerings. The company was always on the lookout for the next big thing, investing in cutting-edge technology and pioneering new solutions. It invested heavily in technology, developing its own logistics network and cloud computing platform, Amazon Web Services, which would later become a major revenue generator. AWS not only supported Amazon's own operations but also provided essential services to countless other businesses, solidifying Amazon's position as a tech giant. Conquering challenges, a journey of resilience. Amazon's journey to dominance was not without its challenges. The dot-com bubble burst of the early 2000s posed a significant threat, pushing many internet companies, including Amazon, to the brink. However, Bezos' unwavering belief in his vision and his ability to navigate turbulent times helped Amazon weather the storm. He made tough decisions, cutting costs and streamlining operations, ensuring the company's survival. This period of adversity tested Amazon's mettle, but it also demonstrated the company's resilience and its ability to adapt to changing market conditions. Jeff Bezos' leadership played a pivotal role in shaping Amazon's culture and driving its success. He fostered an environment of innovation, encouraging employees to think big, take risks, and learn from failures. Bezos believed that every failure was an opportunity for learning and that a culture that embraced failure would ultimately lead to greater innovation. He also instilled a deep-rooted, customer-centric approach, constantly reminding employees that the most important single thing is to focus obsessively on the customer. This leadership style, characterized by its focus on innovation, customer obsession, and long-term thinking, became ingrained in Amazon's DNA, shaping the company's values and guiding its decision-making process. Bezos stepped down as Amazon's CEO in 2021, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most influential figures in modern business history. He transformed the retail landscape, making online shopping an integral part of our lives. His relentless focus on customer satisfaction, coupled with a culture of innovation, made Amazon the e-commerce behemoth it is today. Bezos' influence extends beyond the realm of retail. His vision and leadership have inspired a generation of entrepreneurs, and his company's technological advancements, particularly in cloud computing with AWS, have had a profound impact on various industries. Today, Amazon stands as a global colossus, a testament to Jeff Bezos' vision and the hard work of countless employees. The company's reach extends far beyond e-commerce, encompassing cloud computing, entertainment, grocery delivery, and even space exploration with Blue Origin, Bezos' spaceflight company. Amazon's influence on the global economy is undeniable, with its operations impacting businesses and consumers worldwide. The company's vast logistics network and technological advancements continue to shape the future of retail and beyond. Jeff Bezos' journey with Amazon is a testament to the power of vision, innovation, and customer centricity. His story continues to inspire entrepreneurs and business leaders around the world. What do you think was Bezos' most innovative strategy that contributed to Amazon's dominance? Was it the relentless focus on customer satisfaction, the development of Amazon Prime, the creation of AWS, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts, and let's discuss the legacy of Jeff Bezos and the impact of Amazon on the world.
The visionary, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, a name synonymous with innovation, design, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. He was more than just a CEO, he was an artist, a rebel, a visionary who dared to challenge the status quo. Jobs possessed an uncanny ability to anticipate the needs of consumers, often before they even knew what they wanted. He understood that technology was more than just circuits and code. It was a canvas for creativity, a tool to empower individuals, and a gateway to connect with the world. Jobs' journey was not without its hurdles. His unwavering belief in his vision, coupled with his demanding leadership style, often led to clashes and conflicts. Yet, it was this unwavering passion, this burning desire to bring his ideas to life, that ultimately fueled Apple's meteoric rise. From its humble beginnings in a California garage to its status as a global tech titan, Apple's story is inextricably intertwined with the man who dared to think different. The story of Apple began in the unlikeliest of places, a Los Altos garage. It was there that two young Steves, Jobs and Wozniak, combined their talents to create the Apple I, a computer that would ignite a revolution. Driven by Jobs' marketing genius and Wozniak's technical brilliance, Apple quickly captured the attention of hobbyists and early adopters. The Apple II followed, solidifying the company's position at the forefront of the burgeoning personal computer market. Success came swiftly for the young company. Apple went public in 1980, making Jobs and Wozniak instant millionaires. The Apple III followed, but it was the Macintosh, introduced in 1984, that truly showcased Jobs' vision for a user-friendly computer for the masses. The Macintosh, with its graphical user interface and intuitive design, was unlike anything the world had seen before. It was a bold departure from the text-based systems of the time, and it would forever change the way people interacted with computers. Despite early successes, the late 1980s and early 1990s proved to be a turbulent time for Apple. Ousted from his own company, Jobs embarked on new ventures, founding Next and acquiring Pixar Animation Studios. Meanwhile, Apple struggled to maintain its market share, its innovation stagnating without Jobs at the helm. In a dramatic turn of events, Jobs returned to Apple in 1997. The company he founded was on the brink of collapse, its future uncertain. Jobs, however, saw an opportunity. He swiftly took control, streamlining the product line, cutting costs, and refocusing Apple on its core values: simplicity, design, and innovation. What followed was one of the most remarkable corporate turnarounds in history. Section 4. A legacy, forged in innovation iMac to iPad. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple entered a new golden age. The iMac, launched in 1998, was an instant success. Its colorful, translucent design a radical departure from the beige boxes of the time. The iMac signaled that Apple was back, and Jobs was just getting started. The iPod, unveiled in 2001, revolutionized the way people listened to music. With its intuitive interface, sleek design, and the tagline 1,000 songs in your pocket, the iPod became a cultural phenomenon. Then came the iPhone in 2007, a device that redefined the very concept of a mobile phone. The iPhone wasn't just a phone, it was a revolutionary mobile computer, a music player, and a gateway to the internet, all in one. And just when the world thought it had seen it all, Apple unveiled the iPad in 2010, a device that would go on to define a whole new category of computing. Section 5. The Apple Way, Design and Innovation. What was the secret to Apple's success under Steve Jobs? It was a relentless focus on design and innovation. Jobs understood that technology had to be more than just functional. It had to be beautiful, intuitive, and even magical. He instilled this philosophy in every aspect of Apple, from product design to marketing to the customer experience. Jobs believed in the power of simplicity. He famously said, "Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works." Apple products were known for their clean lines, intuitive interfaces, and seamless integration of hardware and software. Jobs surrounded himself with talented designers and engineers, fostering a culture of collaboration, creativity, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. Section 6. Jobs' Enduring Impact. Steve Jobs' impact on Apple and the tech industry as a whole is undeniable. He left behind a legacy of innovation, design, and a commitment to excellence that continues to inspire entrepreneurs, designers, and dreamers around the world. Which Apple product do you think has had the biggest impact? Leave your answer in the comments below. Section 7. The legacy continues. Though Jobs is no longer with us, his vision continues to guide Apple. The company he built remains at the forefront of innovation, consistently pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology. From the Apple Watch to augmented reality, Apple continues to explore new frontiers, staying true to Jobs' vision of creating products that enrich people's lives. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the life and legacy of Steve Jobs, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Remember those Friday nights? Rushing to Blockbuster, hoping your favorite movie wasn't out of stock? That, my friends, was life before Netflix. It's hard to imagine now in our world of instant streaming and endless choices. But trust me, it wasn't that long ago. Our journey began in 1997, not with streaming, but with those iconic little red envelopes. Remember those? We mailed DVDs straight to your door. No late fees, no due dates, just pure movie magic. It was a novel concept, and people loved it. We were like that scrappy startup, David, facing off against the Goliath of Blockbuster. But we had a secret weapon: convenience. People were tired of the hassle, the limited selection, the late fees. Netflix offered a breath of fresh air. Word of mouth spread like wildfire. Our subscriber base grew, and soon those little red envelopes were popping up everywhere. We knew we were onto something big, But we also knew we couldn't rest on our laurels. The tech world moves fast, and we had to move faster. So we kept innovating, kept listening to our customers, and kept pushing the boundaries of what was possible. And that's when the real magic happened. The year was 2007. The internet was evolving, broadband was becoming more common, and we saw an opportunity. An opportunity to deliver entertainment in a whole new way. That's when we made the bold move to launch streaming. It wasn't easy. The technology was still in its infancy, and many doubted it would ever catch on. But we had faith in the power of the internet and the allure of instant gratification. We believed in a future where you could watch anything, anytime, anywhere. We started small, with a limited library of movies and TV shows, but we quickly learned and adapted, constantly improving our technology and expanding our offerings. We invested heavily in building a robust streaming infrastructure, ensuring a seamless viewing experience for our subscribers. And guess what? People loved it. The convenience was undeniable. No more waiting for DVDs to arrive in the mail. Just click and watch, instantly. It was a game changer. Section 4 Netflix Originals, a Hollywood ending? In 2013, we took another leap of faith. We decided to produce our own original content. The industry scoffed. What did a tech company know about making movies and TV shows? But we believed in the power of storytelling. We started with House of Cards, a political thriller that captivated viewers. It was a gamble that paid off. We followed up with hit after hit. Section 5, the algorithm knows what you want before you do. Have you ever wondered how Netflix seems to know exactly what you want to watch? It's not magic, but it's pretty darn close. It's all thanks to our sophisticated recommendation algorithm. This powerful tool analyzes your viewing habits, your ratings, even the time of day you watch. It uses this data to create a personalized profile, suggesting movies and shows you're likely to enjoy. It's like having your own personal entertainment concierge. Our algorithm is constantly evolving, learning from your behavior and refining its recommendations. It's how we surface hidden gems, introduce you to new genres, and keep you hooked on our platform. But it's not just about keeping you entertained. Our algorithm also helps us make informed decisions about what content to create. By understanding what our subscribers are watching, we can identify emerging trends and invest in shows and movies that resonate with our audience. Section 6. The binge-watching revolution. Remember the days when you had to wait a whole week for the next episode of your favorite show? Those days are long gone, thanks in no small part to Netflix. We ushered in the era of binge-watching, where you can devour an entire season or two in one glorious sitting. This cultural phenomenon has had a profound impact on how we consume entertainment. We no longer have to wait for cliffhangers to resolve or storylines to unfold. We have the power to watch at our own pace, on our own terms. Binge-watching has also changed the way stories are told. Writers and directors now have the freedom to create longer, more complex narratives, knowing that viewers can follow along at their own speed. This has led to a golden age of television, with shows like Stranger Things and The Crown rivaling the quality and scope of Hollywood blockbusters. Section 7. So, what's your Netflix queue look like? From those humble beginnings with little red envelopes to our current status as a global entertainment powerhouse, it's been an incredible journey. We've revolutionized the way people watch movies and TV shows, and we're just getting started. As technology continues to evolve, so too will Netflix. We're constantly exploring new ways to entertain and engage our subscribers, from interactive storytelling to virtual reality experiences. The future of entertainment is bright, and we're excited to be leading the charge. But enough about us. We want to hear from you. What are your favorite Netflix movies and series? What shows have you binge-watched? What hidden gems have you discovered thanks to our algorithm? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and follow for more stories about innovation, entrepreneurship, and the future of entertainment.
John D. Rockefeller, a name synonymous with wealth, power, and the oil industry. Born in 1839, his story begins in humble beginnings. He learned the value of hard work early on. His father instilled in him a keen business sense. These experiences shaped the future titan of industry. Rockefeller possessed an unwavering drive and meticulous attention to detail. Even as a young man, Rockefeller saw opportunity where others saw chaos. The Civil War created a surge in demand for kerosene. He invested in a small Cleveland refinery, marking his entry into the oil industry. The discovery of oil in Pennsylvania in 1859 ignited a frenzy. Prospectors flocked to the region, eager to strike it rich. Boomtowns sprung up overnight, fueled by dreams of black gold. Amidst this chaos, Rockefeller saw not just riches, but a chance to impose order. He believed that consolidation was the key to success. This vision would become the foundation of Standard Oil. In 1870, John D. Rockefeller and his associates formally incorporated Standard Oil. This marked the beginning of an era. Standard Oil, under Rockefeller's leadership, employed innovative and often controversial tactics to gain dominance. One of their key strategies was vertical integration. Standard Oil controlled every aspect of the oil production process, from extraction to refining to distribution. This gave them unprecedented control over costs and prices. Another controversial practice was the use of rebates and drawbacks. Standard Oil secretly negotiated with railroads to receive discounts on shipping, giving them a significant price advantage over competitors. Rockefeller understood the power of scale. He believed that bigger was better and relentlessly expanded Standard Oil's reach. By the 1880s, Standard Oil controlled over 90% of the American oil refining capacity. The company was a behemoth, with Rockefeller at its helm. His ambition and ruthless business practices had reshaped an entire industry. Section 4. A monopoly is born. Standard Oil's dominance did not go unnoticed. Critics, journalists, and politicians began to raise concerns about the company's immense power. They argued that Standard Oil was a monopoly, stifling competition and harming consumers. The Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890, aimed at curbing the power of monopolies, was partly a response to Standard Oil's dominance. However, Rockefeller was a master of exploiting legal loopholes. He used complex corporate structures and trusts to evade regulations. The legal battles raged on for years, with Standard Oil using its vast resources to fight back against government scrutiny. Public opinion began to turn against Standard Oil. The company was seen as a symbol of corporate greed and excess. Despite the mounting pressure, Rockefeller remained defiant. He believed that his methods were justified, that he was simply a shrewd businessman operating within the rules of the game. Section 5. The price of power. John D. Rockefeller's relentless pursuit of wealth and power came at a cost. His ruthless business practices earned him many enemies. Competitors were driven to ruin, unable to compete with Standard Oil's vast resources and unfair advantages. Journalists like Ida Tarbell launched scathing exposés revealing Standard Oil's unethical practices and their impact on American society. The public, once enamored by Rockefeller's wealth, began to question his methods. The government, spurred by public outrage, intensified its efforts to rein in Standard Oil. Rockefeller, though accustomed to getting his way, faced mounting pressure from all sides. Legal battles took a toll, both financially and emotionally. The once untouchable tycoon was now facing the possibility of his empire crumbling around him. Section 6. The legacy of Standard Oil. In 1911, the Supreme Court delivered a landmark ruling. Standard Oil, deemed a monopoly in restraint of trade, was ordered to be broken up. The company was divided into 34 smaller entities, many of which would later become giants in their own right, such as ExxonMobil and Chevron. The breakup of Standard Oil marked a turning point in American history. It signaled a shift in public opinion and government policy towards corporate power. Despite the dismantling of his empire, John D. Rockefeller's wealth continued to grow. He had diversified his investments, and the Standard Oil offspring continued to prosper. In his later years, Rockefeller focused on philanthropy, donating vast sums to education, medicine, and scientific research. His legacy is complex and multifaceted, a blend of ruthless ambition and remarkable generosity. Section 7. A world run on oil. John D. Rockefeller's impact extends far beyond the company he built. He played a pivotal role in shaping the oil industry into the global behemoth it is today. His innovations in refining, transportation, and marketing laid the foundation for a world dependent on oil. The cars we drive, the plastics we use, the energy that powers our homes, all are connected to the industry Rockefeller helped create. While his methods were often ruthless, there's no denying his impact on the modern world. Rockefeller's story is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the immense power and potential consequences of unchecked ambition. It's also a story of innovation and transformation, of how one man's vision shaped the destiny of an industry and, in many ways, the world we live in today.